way the game is played now, Smitty, feels like you'd be a perennial all-star.
All right, B.A., I appreciate that. Certainly, it would be a lot of fun to play in this wide-open style, but not fun to switch on guys like LeBron and Embiid.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Kennard in at the 3. And the Clippers have possession. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Outside, Finney-Smith. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's George. In the game against Houston, very impressive. And that one drops for him.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
McGee, a screen on Jackson. Doncic passes to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Jackson. 17 points in his last outing.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
A true utility player, Smitty. Marcus Morris brings a diverse skill set to the court.
He does. Marcus is a hard-nosed, gritty defender who can play either forward spot or even center at times. Plus, he's a reliable scorer and a solid three-point shooter. Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
For 3, George. Doncic pulls down the board.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
McGee, a screen on George. Dinwiddie passes to McGee. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Zubac, a screen. George outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Fires the 3. That shot is off.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
McGee a screen. And it's Doncic on the drive. And McGee with the stuff.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Now here's Jackson. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Here's Kennard. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
And that was the mobile 1 drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
And McGee with the stuff.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Jackson with it. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. George, no good. Dinwiddie against George. Dinwiddie passes to McGee. Doncic outside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. 3-pointer. Goes back up. From outside the arc. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. For the Clippers, well, we've seen outstanding defense this season. And here are the teams leading the way in steals. The Mavericks, second.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Batum in the post. Woods is there. For 3, Covington. That shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way, coming off a win against the Blazers.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
1:52 left in the first quarter here. Powell against Green. The drive by Powell, and Powell with the stuff.
Attacking the rim with aggression, Norman Powell putting pressure on the interior D with his driving and finishing abilities.
Here's Ntilikina. Out to Wood. Kleber outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Ntilikina. From the high post. Covington grabs the board.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Powell, it's good.
Inside, Norman Powell relies on his agility, allowing him to navigate the paint.
And Dallas calls time here. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Finney-Smith checked in for Kleber. Bullock comes in for Hardaway. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Green. And Doncic has subbed in for Ntilikina. Here's Doncic, and he drives in. And Doncic hammers it home.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
There's 57 seconds left in the first. Wall, the pass to Batum. Powell outside. Pass to Wall. Here's Mann. 14 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Powell. And he can't bank that one in. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Inside. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Powell. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
We know Norman Powell is a physical player, showing his upper body strength and finishing through contact.
From deep, here's Doncic. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Dallas closing out the quarter with a 7. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Dallas.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Inside, they have Finney-Smith and McGee. Manning the backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. And it's Bullock in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Jackson, he's checked in for Wall.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, Reggie Jackson.
Here's George. That one rolls around and rims out.
That's a shot he'd like, Mac. He's usually going to make those.
Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Now here's Morris. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Houston. 4 on the clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
We know about George's ability as a scorer, but he's also unselfish and a skilled playmaker.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Doncic. Got it. Doncic has got 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Jackson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Count it.
The way he glides around the court doesn't look like Jackson is moving as fast as he really is.
You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
And this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
At the line for your Mavericks, Luka Doncic. At the line for 2.
That's good from Doncic.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
Woods checked in for the Mavericks. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Coffee, he's checked in for Zubats. And it's Jackson on the take.
The flat-out speed of Reggie Jackson. No struggles getting to the rim and then doing something about it when he gets there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. And Smitty, with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
And he makes it. He has 7.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
George, a screen on Doncic. George outside. Pass to Coffee. The kick out to Morris. Launches it. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Kleba, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. Ntilikina comes in for Bullock. Green's checked in for Dinwiddie. And Hardaway is subbed in for Doncic. Now here's Hardaway. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. Pass to Ntilikina. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And so here are the Clippers. It's a 5-point game. This game following their win against the Rockets.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Can't complete the lob. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A., after dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
You know, Nicholas Batum is kind of a classic glue guy. He does a little of everything and is always ready to step up and fill any gaps on the floor.
And the Clippers making a change here. Wall's checked in. Now here's Kleba. looking for his first basket still in this one. And he gets it to go. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Here's Powell. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Shooting for the Clippers, Norman Powell.
And it's tied up with that one.
Norman Powell is a veteran in this league. He plays to his strengths and rarely tries to force things.
Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Green. Oh, Covington with a block. Now Wall. This one for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
52 seconds left in the second quarter. Wood with the screen. Hardaway with it. Guarded by Batum. And the shot goes. Wood's got his second basket.
A beautiful bounce pass on the deck. He put it only where his man could get it.
Now Wall. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Deflected! 27 seconds left in the first half. Hardaway, the pass to Wood. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Nick Batum.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Both teams will make substitutions. Good on the second one. Los Angeles has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Powell against Dinwiddie. Here's Powell. Zubats with a screen on Dinwiddie. 1 second left. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
They're losing the battle of the boards and the battle of possessions. Got to man up.
And let's take a moment to shift gears. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Hey, we've seen Norman Powell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
On the floor for the Clippers, Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Kennard in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Dinwiddie. Doncic outside. Pass to McGee. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
And we just had to see that mobile 1 drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him. Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Now here's Jackson. He has 6, and he knocks down the 10-footer. Jackson's got 8 points.
When Jackson can't get all the way to the rim, this is his go-to. Shoots for a decent percentage from mid-range.
And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist by Dinwiddie.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
George outside. The kick out to Morris. Jack's up a 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Back to Finney-Smith. 4-3. The Clippers grab the miss. George outside. Jackson on the wing. Back to George. Fires for 3. Nails it from 3. Give him 8.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option. Few things get better as they age, especially in sports. Paul George is right up there with this all-around game.
And here's Doncic outside. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Jackson, the pass to Zubac. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Morris for 3. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And again, Smitty, Paul George continues to impress.
B.A., what impresses me the most is that he's still competing at the highest level, looking almost as good as he was when he was an all-star with the Pacers.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his 2nd season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. 3 on the clock. They get it back. McGee. It's deflected. Morris on the wing. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
So for the Clippers, Covington comes in for Zubac, and it's man in for Kennard. Now here's Doncic. He's got 13. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. George with it, and Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. And out of bounds, Dallas will have it. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Here to start, they're on solid ground, standing 6th in the conference. And checking out Dallas, they're 7th in the conference.
When I look at the Clippers, we'll see if they can up the ante down the stretch. They still have a lot of work to do in order to rise to the top.
I agree. As good as they've been, they do seem like they're missing that true killer instinct that sets the great teams apart from the good ones.
Doncic passes to McGee. Can't hit that one.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
It's George on the wing. And that one's good. George has got 10 points in the game.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
And the Mavericks call time here. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Powell, he's checked in for McGee. Wood comes in for Finney-Smith. Green's checked in for Dinwiddie. And Hardaway is subbed in for Doncic. Now here's Hardaway. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. Wall, the pass to Batum. For 3, Powell, and the three-pointer goes. He's got 12.
Norman Powell is capable of taking on a larger scoring role. That's been the case right here.
Out to Wood. Behind the back and lays it in. Wood's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, the fans are going wild for that one. A highlight reel moment indeed.
Powell outside. And Powell with the stuff.
Look at how high Norman Powell gets on these dunks. Loves showing off his athleticism.
It's Bullock on the wing. Powell covers. Hardaway's shot is good. Powell in the post. Guarded by Wood. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. For three, Hardaway. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Hardy, Dwight Powell out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
George, he's checked in for man.
Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
Zubats with a screen on Dinwiddie. Powell passes to Zubats, and the layup falls.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Pinson. Powell covers. Pass to Bullock. To the wing, right side. Wall against Dinwiddie. Finney-Smith with it. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. He shoots. Unable to get that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Look at Norman keeping his composure, not letting the foul stop him from taking the shot.
The first free throw is good. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. McGee, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Powell comes in for Finney-Smith. Hardaway's checked in for Bullock. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Pinson. Morris, he's checked in for Los Angeles. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic with it. McGee, a screen on Wall. Here's Doncic. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Wall against Doncic. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And George with some nice D.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Powell, it's good.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
And Dallas calls time here. And the Mavericks making a change here. Woods checked in. Jackson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Jackson. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Jackson can't get it to go. Dinwiddie left side. Hardaway against Powell. Hardaway, the pass to Wood. Ooh, dismissed.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Kennard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. The Clippers in the lead. George outside. Morris sets a screen. Shoots from 12. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Proving how dangerous he is. Give George these looks, and he'll knock him down.
Wood with the screen. From deep, here's Doncic. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
And that's his 2nd triple of the game. Hadn't hit any in the first half. Maybe they made an adjustment at the break.
Jackson, pass to Zubac. Hardaway against Kennard. Jackson outside. Back to Kennard. Fires the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Driving in to take the lead. And it's Wood laying it in. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
The Clippers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Jackson outside. And the 3 off target.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Doncic, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Morris. Launches a 3. And they'll get another chance. George for 3. And the Clippers miss again. For Dallas, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. We've got 1:23 left in the 4th. Up to Powell. Doncic against Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic passes to Hardaway. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Zubac passes to Jackson. George with it. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Shot to stop the run. George, no good. Now Doncic. And now we've got an intentional foul. Now a timeout called by Dallas. They lead by 5. 43 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And the Mavericks with some changes. Kennard on the double team. Pass to Ntilikina. Oh, George with a steal. And they're on the run. Kennard has the open look. Count it. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
A fantastic competitor. The bigger the moment, the more Kennard wants the ball.
And Dallas calls time here. They're ahead by 3. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the 4th. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Dallas. Luka Doncic comes in for Ntilikina. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, hard to think of a player who has more responsibility to his team. Doncic, once again, being called upon to win a game for them.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They trail by 5. 27 seconds left in the 4th. Jackson, the pass to Zubac. Great D that time from McGee. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul, 14 foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks,
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They trail by 5. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. 15 foul. Now at the line.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
2 shots.
And he ends up making the second. And that increases the lead to 6.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball. No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
From deep 3-point range, Kennard can't get it to go. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. Here's Coffey. And so it's Dallas winning this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. Now it's time to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.